The Home Hunter with Tiffany Hunter. For over 41 years, The Home Hunter has been helping people find their dream home and learn about home-related products. Brought to you in part by those Callaways with eXp Realty and Diversified Roofing.
Good morning, I'm Tiffany Hunter, and thanks for joining us for the longest running real estate talk show in the United States. The weather is lovely this time of year. It's a great time to shop for a new home or fix up your existing one. We have some amazing home buys, plus we have some terrific experts on the show today with lots of different home-related products. Now get those pencils and paper handy, sit back and relax, and let's start the show. Once again, I'm excited to welcome back with us. We have our, shall I say, crazy father-daughter duo? We'll go with crazy.
Crazy father.
Oh, and yes, a normal daughter. We've got Kelly and Joseph Callaway with those Callaways on Shay. She's just going to sit here and look pretty today. So what are you going to talk about?
Well, 28 years ago, I went out to this house at Cactus and 64th Street, and it was Howard and Delight. And she was a delight.
Oh.
They were moving to Sun City, and even then it was a busy intersection, but Cactus back then was, they've since fixed it. But anyway, I sold it for them. They moved to Sun City. If you're watching, hi. But it was a long time back. But today, it's gone through a number of owners and so forth, but it's a perfect home office. You can get a permit. It's a large lot, 30,000 some square feet, but it's right at the northwest corner of 64th and Cactus. So it's easy to find, and the house, the current owner, he put in all new kitchen, all new floors. It's painted inside and out. It's just a perfect shell. It's beautiful, and you could add to it. You could have a business. You could rent to somebody who has a business, and they get a permit.
They have so many options of what they can do with this home.
Especially with the big lot. And one of the things I love is the driveway goes in from 64th or Cactus.
Yes.
Oh,
So
that's
two
nice.
ways
you can
in.
pull in either way you want.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
But,
Wonderful home.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds awesome. And I
So
love that there's so many opportunities with
So
it.
drive by, you can't miss it.
All right. Well, I know they're going to be calling you because they're going to be wanting to check
and
it
it
out.
has the #1 improvement in Arizona.
Really?
Yeah, my sign in the yard.
I love it. All right. Well, they definitely need to check it out. Thanks for
you.
joining us again.
Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you.
All right, everybody needs to have an addition or building a house. You need something, trust me. And we've got Michael Neal with Arizona Maintenance Service, and you guys do like major projects. I know we always were like, oh, handyman, because there's all those little things that need to be done. But man, you take on huge things.
We do. You got something ugly in your house, ugly kitchen, ugly bathroom. We are very good at doing small, quick remodels or freestanding like ADUs or garages, casitas, stuff like that. So yeah, we do big stuff too.
It's very impressive because I know just recently I've had to suck you into a lot of different things, but even
you've kept us busy.
I've kept you very busy, but it's so many different things that you wouldn't even think about. Oh, hey, do you have a guy that can fix foundation? Do you have somebody that can actually paint the house? Do you know, like the resources here are insane of what you guys can have people come in to do. It's awesome.
We can do almost anything. We have great subs, and we have a great crew that has very, very different skills. So yeah, if there's something going wrong in your house, we can probably fix it.
All right, well, people need to get on your schedule too because you're quite popular because I'm keeping you busy. But you know, like you're winning awards. I just was saying, you keep winning those awards, and now everybody wants you because
but that's not
obviously you do a
nearly
good
as
job.
important as you using us.
Well,
that's the
true.
best award of all.
It's it's all about me. We're just gonna go with that. No, but it's impressive, these awards. Like, congratulations on all that.
We work hard at doing the right thing, and if, you know, things can go wrong and do go wrong, but they're going to be right by the time we're done. That's our thing.
Well, and I love that. I know that I can call you guys. You're reliable. I get the stuff done in a timely fashion, you know, and you do great work. So, whatever it may be, they need to be calling y'all and get lined up with whatever project or whatever's ugly, as you said,
Yes,
and fix it.
Let us fix those ugly things. Get that to-do list completed.
I
We
like
can help.
it. All right. Well, thanks for joining us again.
Thanks for having me.
So excited to have back with us today. We have Dave Burns with Burns Pest Elimination, and if you've got any of those pests, this is the guy.
Well, you're going to have a lot of them right now.
I know, it's crazy.
The weather is just unbelievable. We have some really weird weather patterns this year.
Yeah.
That have Mother Nature has just skipped spring, jumped to summer, and then sprinkled in a few days of rain. It's crazy. And so what that does with bugs is it just gets them all messed up.
Yeah.
Snakes. Rattlesnakes are everywhere right now. And they will be because they got woken up literally 60, 90 days earlier than normal. So now the rattlesnakes are crazy, which makes the rodent population crazy. They're running around trying to get away from snakes. They're looking for protection. You just saw here in the last few weeks an invasion of grasshoppers.
Yeah, we had big time.
That's just a climactic change that triggered their biological activity, and now, boom, we got grasshoppers everywhere. It'll be short-lived, they'll go away, but the next thing is we're gonna see crickets, we're gonna see ants, flying insects. Everything you got right now is months ahead of what we would normally
It feels like
find.
an invasion.
Yeah, it's very strange. So the key is get on a regular service, get that stuff set up early.
Yeah.
And we see by the calls that come in the call centers, we know what's happening. We know what's busy, what's not busy, what the future is going to hold for insect activity. Call us, we can fix that. Come out, take care of you.
I love that. They definitely need to call you. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Are you ready to upgrade your living experience but aren't ready to buy a home? The Villas at Van Buren and the Villas at 91st give you the opportunity to rent a luxurious brand new townhome and gives you plenty of added amenities. Both locations offer modern 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms, 2-story townhomes that are designed to fit your lifestyle. They feature smart home technology with smart locks, sleek quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, and vinyl plank flooring throughout. Enjoy high ceilings, ceiling fans, side-by-side in-unit washer and dryer, and the luxury of a private 2-car garage with direct access to the home and private backyards in all homes. The Villas at Van Buren are located within a vibrant, gated community and offer everything from a sparkling pool and fully equipped fitness center to a stylish clubhouse, outdoor kitchen with barbecue grills, shaded ramadas, and a charming pocket park. The Villas at 91st are located in Tolson and promote a strong sense of community by offering a fun playground for the kids, spacious pool and fitness center, and also has an inviting outdoor kitchen with barbecue grills for everyone to enjoy. And don't worry, you don't have to leave your furry friends behind. Pets are welcome. Call 623-255-6080 to schedule a tour at Villas at Van Buren, or call 623-255-5261 to see the amazing townhomes at Villas at 91st. Prices and availability are listed on our website, villas@vanburen.com or villas@91st.com. Start living your best life today. I know a lot of people are learning a lot about what a court-appointed special advocate is. It's a CASA volunteer, and we have back with us today, we've got Lexi with Voices for CASA Children, and I know you're also a CASA volunteer. And what made you decide that you wanted to be a CASA volunteer?
So it took me a while to learn about being a CASA, and once I found out about it, I thought it was so unique in that you get to have that personal relationship with the child, and you're able to advocate and walk alongside them through the court process and through all these different spheres. So you're able to have that one-to-one connection with one child living in foster care, and then you are also able to speak to the judge on their behalf and be their voice in all the different meetings and all the different professionals that oversee that case.
Well, and was there something specific that drew you? I mean, there's so many different volunteer positions out there, obviously working with kids. Was there something that drew you specifically to CASA?
Yeah, so when I was a kid, I had to go to court and testify and talk to a judge in family court, and that was terrifying to me. That whole experience was really just nerve-wracking, and it was incredibly scary. So to be able to walk alongside a child that is facing some of those similar situations and make it a little bit easier on them, that's what drew me in. I was so excited to be able to do that.
Well, and they're lucky to have you. I know it's near and dear to my heart because I see so many kids are in the system and we just want to help, and knowing that they're going to have that person having a CASA and having a voice, and we need so many more. And I'm always telling people, you need to be, if you have the time, and it's not even crazy hours and all that, they just need to, if they go to the voicesforcasachildren.org website, they can do info sessions and learn more about being a CASA, because I know once you're in, you love it. Like it's so worth it what you're doing for the kids.
It is worth it. And then we're able to be their consistent voice. So I have my very first case reopened, and I'm his CASA again a second time around. And so his caseworker has changed, his teachers have changed, his placement has changed. Everything on that team has changed, but he has me, and he knows like I'm gonna show up every single time, and he knows I'm gonna find him wherever he goes, and I'll be there consistently. So that's a really special part of it.
Well, and it makes such a big difference in a kid's life. So thank you for doing that. And everybody else needs to just be going to the website and signing up, because I know that they'll definitely want to do it to help.
Yes.
Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Karina Cruz. I'm the owner of Valley Sparkle Cleaning Solutions. We offer both residential and commercial services with highly trained professionals. So give us a call and experience the difference.
I'm excited to welcome back with us. We have Eddie Foster and Penny from Homescape Constructions. And what do we have going on right now?
Well, I say hi, Penny. Hi, everybody.
You got a yawn and everything.
You got a yawn right on cue. So Penny is 13 weeks old, just over 13 weeks. And we are happy to have her. She's our mascot at Homescape.
I love it.
But we thought, bringing her here might be a good way to kind of talk about all the different things we can do in construction for our four-legged friends, whether they can be, that can be a turtle too, it could be a cat. So we've done some particularly unique things. We've done a cat room before.
Oh, fun.
That was kind of a fun project. But outside, obviously, I think the big one everybody usually thinks about is the AstroTurf, or the artificial grass.
Yeah.
And there's some really good products out there. Whitecap's got a bunch of them that are, that get rid of the odor. Also the infill, the infill for that can be pet. Made for pets, so it captures the odors, but it does need to be refreshed, and there's a bunch of products out there for that too, for our four-legged friends.
It's all about them. We know it. They're living their best lives.
Yep. But also construction-wise, it might sound kind of silly, but when we're doing an outdoor kitchen, a lot of times we'll put through fares so you can see the pet. Like for example. It's the bar, and we don't put anything in for storage, which we all need storage, but also the dog likes to hang out with you. They're at your feet.
Oh, that's
they're in the
cool.
shade. So, and then obviously with the outdoor pet showers it's a big thing.
I love that.
To wash
I've
the
seen
dog.
that. Yes, that is the coolest thing.
I mean, my wife wants me to use it more, but it's more for the dog.
It's supposed to be for the dog, but
So there's some unique things we can do that are kind of tied to a dog. If we're building the pool, obviously putting a deck where they can kind of lay half in the water, half out of the water, but also
fantastic.
The ability, if they fall in the pool, they can get out of the pool, which is obviously we don't want to talk about the bad parts of what that can happen.
Yeah.
So she fell in the pool the other day and was right to the bottom and then floated back up. So her first time swimming.
Okay.
She did pretty good.
All right.
Got her out. I thought I was gonna have to jump in at one point, but.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, she's way too cute. All right. Well, people, obviously, everybody's going to be in love with the dog, but you guys do amazing things. So definitely need to give you a call for whatever project they want to do and get started.
Yeah. And if you want to follow Penny, it's Penny Time again. at TikTok.
Oh,
and
perfect.
she, in 4 or 5 weeks, has got 8,000 followers.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
But it's tracking her journey from Arizona and how she's making up to Colorado Springs to be with her older brother, who's 3. They share the same dad.
Oh, I love that.
Yep.
All right, well, they need to check it out. Thanks for joining us again.
Yeah, thank you.
Mandalay Homes is excited to be a part of a new master plan community, Jasper, located in Prescott Valley. With the philosophy of sustainable building practices and efficient, healthy homes, Jasper is a unique community with a focus on the future. This innovative approach provides exceptional quality and livability with a lower cost of ownership. It also supports responsible growth. Call 928-331-4461 now to get on their wait list or visit their website at mandalayhomes.com. They also have another amazing community. Mountain Gate Community is located in Clarkdale, Arizona, near Sedona and Flagstaff. It offers quaint small town living with easy access to all the activities, shopping, and dining you could ever need. With inventory homes from 1,300 to over 2,000 square feet, all featuring Mandalay Homes' national award-winning energy efficiency home healthy home features. Call 928-365-3454 or visit our website at mandalayhomes.com.
I'm happy to welcome back with us today. We've got Robert Pearson with Solarize. And what is going on in your world?
Well, everything's going up. So APS is going for a 14% rate hike that probably will be approved. Combined with what they've had last year, that will mean $600 to the average family. Now that's an average home. You know, I'd say average homes, most people are probably 3,000 to 4,000 square feet if they have a big family, and it's probably more like 1,000. So unfortunately, the tax credit has gone away from solar, but the way that I built my business from the interim was by including energy reduction before solar production, only targeting the 2 most expensive appliances in the home, HVAC, heating, ventilating, and air conditioning, which is 60% of your overall bill.
Oh yeah.
And then your swimming pool if you have a single stage pump. So those 2 things that I go after, or just the HVAC, is 20 to 30% right there.
Oh wow.
The stats on the tax credit are that it's adding about 2 years to the payback without the 30% compared to now. But that's also before a 14% APS rate hike, and who knows what comes about next year.
Yeah.
So what people need to realize, and I'm here to help anyone, with your old solar, with your new solar, but by doing this right, you're not even gonna miss a beat that the tax credit is gone. So if they need a new HVAC system, because the old one is 10 years old, I'll put on a 2-stage. My HVAC pricing is about $4,000 to $5,000 less for a 5-ton on the same equipment. There's part of the tax credit right there.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
But everyone thought it was a gimmick doing these other things, you know?
I know.
But the bottom line is, if you want your car to get good gas mileage, you probably want to take off the off-road tires, okay? And when you have a 10-year-old AC and you're putting up solar, get rid of the off-road tires, okay? Because you're trying to improve, not have that weigh you down. It's like pulling a trailer behind a Cybertruck. You're gonna get less miles.
Exactly. It makes sense. So one of the biggest things I always just tell everybody, they just need to call you, because not every house is made for solar. I mean, it's just not. So they can call you, set it up, and then you can just kind of walk them through what would benefit them, if anything.
Correct.
So.
Just text, hit the QR code on the screen. It will send me a text.
Okay.
Please put in your address in there. I'll look at your property and I'll call you back. If you have solar, I'll see it and I'll be able to answer your questions in an educated manner.
Perfect. All right.
Good deal.
You. Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I'm always happy to have with us Mariah Griffin with Marvell Masonry, because you're full of information. We're just going to go with that. So what have you got for me now?
Well, we're going to talk about what, the proper things that go with the pavers when you put in concrete pavers. Underneath the pavers, there's a bedding.
Okay.
Basically they put rock and sand and material underneath the pavers to install them. They're called sand, they're installed in a sand set way. The reason that is so you can lift them up if you need to get below them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But there is a nuance to it. And you want to make sure that the contractors you're using are doing the right thing. They are ICPI, which is the International Consortium of Pavers. Basically, it's the one who sets all the instructions and all the rules and best practices, basically.
Okay.
And they recommend that you use ABC.
All right.
And then sand as your bedding.
Oh, okay.
Some people will use just core minus. not really the best plan. Quarter minus it's just rock. So there can get little pockets in there, and as it settles, you could get your paper starting to dip and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's better. Some contractors will make it themselves. So I may not deliver ABC, I might deliver quarter minus, sand, and rock. So some of them will do it themselves. They have their different opinions or different ways of doing it.
Yeah.
But just using quarter minus under pavers is something that we don't recommend.
Okay.
And then, as far as the top of the pavers, you have an option of putting either sand in between the joints.
Okay.
Or polymeric sand. And a polymeric sand is, which we've used at your home.
Yeah.
Polymeric sand is the sand that has polymers in it. So what happens is when they install it and it's wet, it's pliable and it moves, right?
Okay, yeah.
When it dries, rock hard.
That's awesome.
And that holds everything into place. Why does that matter? Haboobs.
Yes.
When a haboob comes,
it
then
blows all that sand out of there.
it's gone.
Yeah.
So polymeric sand is really nice. It works well. It's funny. I'll have people call me and go, "Oh, my polymeric sand's all loose and it's soft. What's wrong with it?" It's raining. So when it's wet, it's going to be loose and soft. The water runs through it to the bottom, drains out. And then when it dries, it gets nice and hard again and stays in
I
your
would think
joints.
everybody would want to use that. That would make sense.
It's a little more expensive, but it's worth it because you have to pay to get sand put back in.
Yeah.
And you're going to end up, it's just like using cheap paper towels. Better to just buy the nicer ones.
I agree. All right. Well, once again, thanks for the advice and thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, as always.
Camelot Homes returns to the Southeast Valley with Stonecrest located in the heart of South Gilbert's Greenbelt. Stonecrest is a family-focused, private gated community featuring a collection of our most popular single-level floor plans. Step inside to enjoy the soaring ceilings and thoughtful touches such as all in-suite bedrooms, or step out onto the spacious front patio that opens your home to a vibrant neighborhood including community playground and open spaces. There are 4 well-designed single-story floor plans that offer as little or as much space as you need. Plans offer 3 to 5 bedrooms, 3.5 to 5.5 baths, and range from 3,100 to 4,000 square feet, and up to 6-car garages. You can customize the home to perfectly fit your family's needs, and of course, there are plenty of high-quality finishes to choose from to reflect your personal tastes. Prices for these homes start in the low $1 millions. Construction has just begun on the first home, so hurry to claim your home site in this exclusive neighborhood. For more information, call 602-818-3725 or visit their website at camelothomes.com.
I have back with us today, I've got Greg Chesko with Christian Brothers, and I love all the different things you guys do, but more importantly, it is always the time of year. I can't even say it's like different times. Air conditioning, everything of what people need to do. So what's going on there?
Well, it's a new year. It's our 50th anniversary this year, officially.
Oh, that's right. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're celebrating all year, in doing so we've got, discounted service for plumbing, AC, and electrical inspections. They're only $50. It's a full safety check. We also have $2,500 off any new equipment purchases.
Wow.
And that's coupled with the manufacturer credits we're getting back too, because this time of year they're trying to push their business as well. So we pass that along to our customers, and we're having really good pricing. So anybody interested in changing their unit before the summertime, the weather's good, you'll get a better install and the cheapest price all year long, guaranteed.
Well, I highly recommend that, as well as no matter what, we're always saying, tune up. Make sure that someone comes out every, have you guys out every 6 months to make sure that everything is working properly, because you don't want to get into the heat of the summer and all of a sudden have it break down at the worst time possible.
Well, that's the thing. It's worth it for us to climb up into the attic, spend the time to look at everything and let you know exactly, how the system is presenting before something happens, like you said.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, well, people definitely, they need to call you and they need to get their service done if they haven't done it already, and keep up on that. And I know a lot of people are going to be looking for the new units, so it's an important time to do it right now. So.
It is. It's very competitive, and we have first-time customer incentives too. So all of it added up, means a lot.
That means they have to pick up the phone.
Give us a try.
All right. Thanks for joining us again.
Thank you.
I'd like to welcome with us today, we've got Gary Bradley with Price Mortgage. And I know there's a lot of people trying to understand rates okay, we're all confused, I'm not gonna lie, of what affects them and how it works. Can you explain some of that?
Yeah, thanks for having me, Tiffany.
Absolutely.
I think there's a big misnomer about what rates are doing in reflection to what the Federal Reserve is doing.
Yeah.
Since 2003, we've only seen the Federal Reserve lower interest rates 3 times, and they were both the third quarter of 2024.
Okay.
When we hear that, what they're doing is they're lowering the federal funds rate, which is typically tied to shorter term interest rates, not longer term rates such as mortgage rates. So if you go back and look at the charts from back then, you could see rates did nothing but go up after they lowered the federal funds rate, because they're really not correlated.
See, I would not have even realized that.
When you watch the 10-year yield is probably the best thing for consumers to watch and see, get a gauge as to what rates are doing. We had a short window, the end of February, maybe the last 2 weeks of February, leading up to this March, where rates dropped down to just below 6%. Now they're back up at 6.5%, and it's all economic driven. So you see gas prices are up.
Oh yeah.
Economy is maybe struggling a little bit through the war and things like that. When that ends and the economy gets back on track, we'll see rates come back down again.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not a correlation. Mortgage bonds are what we track in the business to see what rates are doing. We want to see mortgage bonds priced higher.
Okay. So the biggest thing is, I know with the rates and how crazy it is, I love that you're so knowledgeable. People need to just pick up the phone. They need to call you, because then you can even explain how it's going to affect them personally, because I know there's so many people that are on the fence of, oh, is it still a good time to buy or refi or whatever it may be, and you can just walk them through that. You can give them, I know there's different programs or different things for everybody out there kind of thing, or if they can't qualify, kind of guide them through how they can get qualified, correct?
Yeah, it's important to work with an experienced loan officer as well as a real estate agent.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to go shopping with a real estate agent without a pre-approval from your lender.
Yeah, and that's what I'm always telling everybody, that they definitely need that.
So yeah, at Price Mortgage, we have a ton of experienced lenders. We actually rank in the Valley #1 of all brokers as far as loan production per loan officer. We rank second in the Valley in total production, and we're by far not the largest. So we've got a lot of people with some great experience.
All right, well, you're going to help everybody out, and they just need to give you a call.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks.
Well, that's all we have time for today. If you missed anything or have any questions, you're welcome to give us a call at 602-331-7292 or go to our website at homehuntertv.com. We're on a different time next week, so make sure you look for us on 4:30 on Sunday afternoon right here on ABC 15. Thanks for joining us and have a great week.